Hey guys, welcome back to Ocean Beauty. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my natural hair journey in detail, and I'm going to include tips at every stage to help everyone. Okay, so we're bringing it all the way back to the transitioning phase. The two braids going back was probably my holy grail style, honestly, because I didn't even know what else to do with it. This is when my hair started to break off in the back. I had just took a picture of it so I could kind of get an idea of what my texture would be. And then I used to wear Bantu knot outs a lot. If you're currently transitioning, this is like a really good style to like merge both of the textures. It'll look good this way. And I often took like a lot of like comparison pictures of my natural hair growing and my relaxed hair. You can see how like thin and damaged my relaxed hair was. I think this was like a couple of months into transitioning, but it was like, I think it was 2016 then. And if you're transitioning right now, a lot of people don't like crochet, but honestly I love it because it's one of the safest styles. And then this is a couple of months in. You can definitely see the difference. Like, my relaxed hair was just damaged. And here's another crochet style. I think I was like 15, 16 here, but I was in love with crochet because it was so easy to do. And here's another texture comparison shot. You can see how damaged that relaxed hair was. And I also used to do like a lot of buns and stuff like this because like, you know, when you're transitioning, like your roots would be like really kinky and curly and all of that, then the rest would just be straight. And my hair was like literally breaking off too. And here's another comparison picture. Like, you can really see how thick my natural hair was growing in comparison to my relaxed hair, which was so thin and just burnt and damaged. But I think I was doing a flexi rod set here. You can probably see some of it in the back. And I used to do half up, half down a lot. I was just trying out a whole bunch of styles to kind of like merge the two different textures. And then this was actually taken on the same day as the previous photo. I got a little scissor happy and I was just excited to like fully be natural, so I just went ahead and cut it. And then that turned into this, an official big chop, December 16th, 2016. I remember the day. I was so excited. I went ahead and laid my edges and everything. And for a while, I really only knew how to do like high puffs, so I would just wear it like that. But then I realized like I really wasn't taking care of my ends for real. So if you're in the TWA phase, please make sure that you take care of your ends and do not wear up in a high puff every day how I did. And then this was an image of me deep conditioning my hair. And then I think I took this picture in January of 2017. I was always doing limb checks all the time because I was just excited to see some growth. And as you can see, like it's still in the TWA phase here, but it did get slightly bigger. It's because like when I twisted my hair and braided it and all of that, like I would really pay a lot of attention to my ends. Like I will always put Jamaican black castor oil on my ends because that's like one of the heaviest oils and the ends of your hair need the most protection. So if you're looking like to really retain length, I would say put like not like a lot of oil on your ends, but just like a moderate amount. And I I think I started to finger detangle here, but I think I still like use some combs and stuff, but I don't use any now, but I used to use some. And then I think this was one of my very first braid outs. Honestly, I felt so pretty and confident with this hairstyle, even though like it was really short. Like, I don't like to see a lot of naturals beat themselves up because their hair is short. I honestly think that you can do more hairstyles with shorter hair, honestly. And then here's a picture of the twist that I used to do. Oh, and this was like far before I even dyed my hair. Like, it was just mostly dark brown at this point. But it was really healthy. And I had already established a regimen then. Like, if you guys don't have one, you should already try to make one. And it doesn't have to be like some strict regimen, honestly. Like, you could like have a wash day every 2 weeks or something like that. That's what I used to do. Or I used to do it every week back then, because I would use like a lot of gels and stuff, because I was just trying out any styles. But yeah, like right now I would probably like have a wash day every other week, because I don't really use like a lot of styling gels and stuff anymore, or like a lot of eco styling my puffs. Like, honestly, I just put my puffs up and then I may lay my edges, but sometimes I don't, because I'm trying to make them thicker, and honestly it just curls right back up anyway. But as you can see, like, I was still feeling really like confident and pretty in the TWA stage. And I hope if anyone's that's watching this is in the TWA stage, and I hope you just feel as pretty and as confident as I did, because it's honestly like really beautiful. Like, a lot of people would beat themselves up because their afro is shorter, but it's still so pretty. And then this is when I dyed my hair. It is kind of uneven, the color. Like, as you can see, some of my edges are still like black, and then the rest of my hair is brown. And then this is actually, this picture was before I dyed my hair, but you can see how short my puff was. Like, the growth has been real. And then this is a picture, I think I took it like in summer of 2017. I had braids in my hair, and I would usually let it stand for like a couple of days. And then this is the results from the braid out. As you can see, it was really short, but I still really like my short hair, because like I said before, you can actually do a lot more with short hair than you can long hair. And then I think this was a couple of days after that. I had just did like a twist in the front, and I had pinned it up because I didn't even know how to flat twist yet. And then you can see more growth here. It was slightly past collarbone length, and I was honestly excited to see the growth. And I used to love wearing my hair in these two puffs like this. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. But make sure, if you're in this stage, that you're not doing like a lot of styles that are going to pull on your hair, because honestly, like, I didn't even care about it being too tight. I just wanted it to be cute, but that was a mistake. Do not do that. You will pull your hair right out. So I started just wearing it out more like this. In short styles, I would just like pin it in the middle and wear it out. And I think this was also a braid out. I used to like them more than twist outs, which is crazy because now I like twist outs more than braid outs. And this is also another braid out. As you can see, it does look a little bit longer. And then I think I actually learned how to flat twist there. And I did 2 flat twists in the front, and I just left the rest out. And then these are more pictures from when I was in the TWA phase. As you can see, like, I try out a lot of styles. Honestly, like, don't wait until your hair is like quote unquote long enough to like be ambitious with the styles. Like, just try them out now, but make sure you're protecting your hair at the same time. And now I'll give you guys some more tips of how I got from there to where I am today. Honestly, I was more strict about a regimen then than I was now. Like, I did a lot of scalp massages, deep conditioning, but when I would do like the mask and deep conditioning and all that, like I would just make it myself. Like, I would go to the store and get aloe vera and olive oil and avocado, and I will honestly just do it myself. And I don't know what it is about the Jamaican black castor oil that makes my hair grow, but it made it so thick. Like, my hair is so thick now, but it was thick then, but it's even thicker now. And as you can see like the dye started to grow out some. But I used to do a lot of those masks, and then I would always be pretty good about moisturizing my hair. Like, I probably wouldn't go no longer than a week without moisturizing my hair. So make sure that you are doing that. Please do not neglect your hair in these early stages. Not even just the early stages. Don't neglect your hair at all. If you know that your hair needs to be moisturized, please do it as soon as you can. Oh, and this is a really cute Bantu knot out that I did. That was probably one of my most successful ones. As you can see, like, I was really just having fun in the TWA stage. And this is my very first low puff. I actually had to do this so I could fit my hair in my cap for work, but yeah, as you can see, like, I really played around with the styles. But of course, my favorite style was the fro, and that's still one of my favorite styles today, besides like a high puff. And this is when I started getting into high puffs more. As you can see, like, the color was growing out some more already, but I was still in the TWA phase. But y'all, if you're in the TWA phase and you're like forcing your hair to get in these puffs, please do not do that. I made the mistake of doing it, and trust me, I had some breakage after forcing my hair into those styles. Like, honestly, like, instead of like using a shoelace or a scrunchie or whatever to tie it up, I would literally just get like a huge scrunchie and then just push my hair up so it looks like I tied it up in a puff, but all I did was really just push it up. If you guys want like a simple video on that, I can do that. And now, as you can see, I was slowly coming out of the TWA phase. My hair was still like pretty small, like a little small fro, but it was bigger than before. But I still wore my fro out a lot, as you can see. But yeah, it's definitely, like, compared to the pictures that I just showed y'all earlier in this video to these pictures now, it grew a lot. And then I think this is one of my very first twist outs that it was actually really successful. And this right here was a braid out, but you know the humidity knocked it out because this was taken in the summer. But as you can see, the color is still growing out, and then it not only got longer, it also got thicker. And then this is my senior photo. This is when I really started to notice the growth, because I was like, my hair is still in a shrunken stage and I can still see that it's growing. And then, well, you probably can't see exactly where the length is in this because of my jacket, but it was almost at APL length. And now I think at this point in time, I think this is 2019, I would declare myself to be out of the TWA phase. Honestly, that was like a huge jump growth wise. As you can see, like, it was actually like starting to like fall a little bit. Like, you can really see the growth, and the color was growing out. And if you follow my Instagram, you know I'm always into trying out different stuff. So I had tried some red color wax, and honestly, I was really feeling the color, but warning, it is very messy. And then this was like an old Bantu knot out that I did. I think it was probably like day 5 hair, honestly, but I was just wearing it out until it got like really, really old. And then this was New Year's, January 2020. As you can see, my puff definitely got really big. This was probably one of my favorite lengths, honestly. Like, it was perfect for every style. And then this was an old twist out. I used to love when my twist outs would get really old. And now this one was taken a couple days ago. This is the final stage. I don't even know what stage I would declare this to be, but basically the main tip is length retention. Like, please try to incorporate finger detangling in your regimen. I swear that is going to help you a lot. And honestly, now my hair is past APL length. Like, please incorporate that into your regimen. Like, you can really see that my afro has gotten big. And honestly, just find like the right products that work for you. I really like just using natural stuff. Like, I would use like aloe vera to moisturize my hair, honestly, along with a butter like shea butter. I would use that in the winter to really pack on the moisture, because the cold weather will always dry my hair right up. But in the warmer months, I would use like something that's lighter. But as I said in the other videos, like, just make sure that you're really taking care of your ends, because if you can keep those healthy and keep those there, that's how you're going to see some growth. Like, everyone's hair grows. Everyone's hair grows. You just have to retain that length. And honestly, now I'm learning and finding out so many new tips all the time. Like, I don't finger detangle anymore. And I really learned, like, on my wash days to really make sure that I saturate my hair. But yeah, for any more tips, you guys should go follow my Instagram. It will be in the description box down below. But thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.